The shocking life of single, homeless,
manless
Japanese woman. So much potential, so much to offer, yet no man, no kids, no marriage, nothing.
It's empty.
But is this an example as to what may happen to women in the West? They may turn out just like this.
Oh, I tried, but it's just not me.
This is the harsh reality of Japan's homeless women. Every day, she doesn't work, drinks in internet cafes, and barely survives on her parents' pension. Do you know how wasted her life is? At 5 p.m., 27-year-old Nanako has spent another day wandering the streets.
Wandering the streets, a common place to find the single modern woman.
wandering the street.
Just like a woman.
Wandering the street.
You know, if one were to explore the urban jungle, the city urban jungle,
It's a mad city.
you would see many herds of single, manless women roaming the streets.
Single. Wandering the street. Proper garden tool.
Now, they're not all garden tool-esque, but I mean, if one were to look for a garden tool, that's where you'd find them.
She belongs to the street.
Here, wouldn't you?
Why?
Cheap internet cafe to sleep in. After checking in at the front desk, she heads to her room. Japanese internet cafes offer private, tiny rooms. They are well equipped and even have women-only sections. Each room is only about 2 square meters, but ensures privacy. At $30 a night, it's affordable for a wanderer like Nanako.
Rented space, not owned, no.
2 square meters.
It's empty.
It's a modern woman, but what level of independence does she have?
None.
I mean, in a way, she's a broke chick, isn't she?
Dusty.
Come on. I mean, this is a broke chick, let's be honest. Lovely woman, Nanako. She's very popular for this. Not even roasting her, but like...
Dusty.
And this is a broke chick, isn't it? It's a dusty chick in her 2x2 meter
2 square meters.
rented space. So my point is, how long before this becomes the normal journey of the Western woman? The nomadic Western woman.
Wandering the street.
That urban species, the feral pigeon.
Wandering from shack to shack, drinking herself to sleep at night, and other things to sleep at night, obviously, because she ain't got no man.
I'm so lonely.
So yeah. Are we seeing the future? Will this really be a lot of women by 2030?
Like Nanako, she urgently needs to fill her stomach. She orders online, and within 10 minutes, a staff member delivers her meal.
I mean, look at that though. I mean, she's not even cooking, is she?
Bruh.
She's not even cooking. Really, woman?
That's all I've got.
Graduating from university, Nanako worked for 3 years. She decisively quit because the working life was too tough. Because
The working life was too tough. Too tough.
It's too much work.
Nanako.
Tough.
Lovely Nanako. So she was an independent woman. She was. Tax-paying girly pop. Yeah? Popping it. For the taxman. But now she's living off mommy and daddy's pension. That's not good. But it's interesting though, you know, to go from being something women gloat about nowadays. Oh, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need a man. I'm strong and independent.
Too tough.
Okay, but this woman abandoned all of that, all of her freedom and power to become this. In some way, nothing wrong, but I mean, look at that. The woman's not even cooking. Can she even cook?
I don't need to.
You know, is this what the modern woman has become?
Wandering the street.
Again, lovely woman. Again, using her life as an example. How many women live like this now in the West and will eventually live like this in time to come?
Too tough.
Abandoning the boss girl life. Really?
working life was too tough. She often worked overtime until 2 a.m. without extra pay. Moreover, her salary was less than $2,000. So she resigned and returned to her hometown. After eating, Nanako gets a free ice cream and drink from the cafe's.
You know how some women say they're trying to live like men?
I can do anything I want to, baby.
But it's like this chick it was too much. So she gave up and went back home to mommy and daddy.
Daddy.
You know? Now, if this were a man, if this were a dude.
You ain't got no job.
You wanna know why you ain't got a girl yet, Waterbug?
Oh my, the roasting. A man would get, look at this grown man, giving up on life, going to live under his mommy and daddy again. What?
Hey, get a grip.
What, living in his basement, playing video games and cranking one off.
Wanking into a hanky.
into a hanky or whatever you can find. Oh, look at that grown man. Really?
Why?
Really? Is it because it's okay for women to do certain things that a lot of women just end up falling off and no one saves them because
no one cares?
the opportunity is there to be just a lazy chick. It's a lazy, manless chick that no man wants anyway.
Dining area. If she gets bored, she plays pool outside. Before sleeping, she buys a few beers. She drinks, eats snacks, and reads manga until 2 a.m.
Does that make me a super nerd?
Homero, eso no está bien.
Look at this nerd.
Reads manga until 2 a.m.
It's nerd. Obviously, she's Japanese, so it's normal.
Manga.
But it's like, the point is, look, nothing wrong with her life, per se. But even if a man were to find her, even if she did want a man, I don't even know if she even wants one.
Manga.
But even if a man were to find her, I mean, what would he do with her? You're a woman, you don't even cook.
Manga.
You don't even have anywhere to live. You just...
Few beers.
Manga.
You're just some nomad chick that reads anime and drinks yourself to sleep.
Is that your idea of a perfect life?
On one hand, it's appealing for some dudes. On the other hand, it's like, build? Well, we can't build anything. If she smoked ganja, a lot of dudes would have fun with her.
This is drugs.
It's not a drug, it's a flower.
Nico says she is happy with her current life and has no plans to marry. She believes that being able to eat is the greatest happiness. She sleeps until 2 a.m. and plans to shower after waking up. So what do you think of this kind of life after watching this video? Because
The working life was too tall. Wandering the street.
To have everything in the world and still not want it, to abandon it almost, to get an ick to society.
The street.
But I hope you're doing well, hope you're focused and on your square. Single white female.
Wandering the street.
Classic, absolute classic. Bridget Fonda, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
She's crazy.
Superb film.
Oh, I'm Hedrick Carlson.
Stunning. If you haven't seen it, yeah, watch it, trust me. Hetty, the character Hetty is superb, isn't she? A very good description, I think, and representation of the feral, unhinged, modern girly pop. Completely lost, losing it, jealous and envious of her prettier, hotter Bridget Fonda friend. My point is, like Nanako, but not as crazy, obviously. Hetty, a single woman, nomad, looking for somewhere to stay, to live, seeing others with a life she didn't have or get. It's to be promised a lot, but in the end, seeing that this is all you have.
It's empty.
I don't believe that is healthy for all women.
That bag, it doesn't have any feelings.
Wow. Oh my God. This is so sad. It's like an advert for, like, you know, single women.
Who hurt you?
Like, see those cheap crap adverts. Dial 0800 cat lady.
Meow.
To find yourself a single broad now. Alright. 0800 cat lady. There are women out there in the world. They don't have a man, they're lost. And they have all the freedom, but they don't have a strong, healthy, husky man to give her that loving she requires. Oh God, send these women a man. Dial 0800 cat lady right now. Okay, but I mean, seriously, there are a lot of these videos, aren't there? I'm still laughing from that, but I mean, there are a lot of videos, aren't there, of women just doing this. Sad music, them showing their lives, and oh, I'm sad.
Too tall.
So in relation to Nanako, we saw at the start, who was drinking herself to sleep,
few beers.
reading her anime.
Manga.
What about this chick here, who's probably still drinking herself to sleep
Few beers.
and watching some crap TV show? I don't know, One Tree Hill or Grey's Anatomy.
Love me. Pick me.
It's one of those modern trash TV shows, but seriously. I mean, this is a Western woman. Her dealing with it doesn't seem as, I don't know, as comfortable as Nanako. This seems more single white female, sort of like, oh, whoa, easy, Hetty. Hetty, lovely woman, using her as an example, but, you know, I'd say, where are all the good men to save these lovely women? Where are you, men? What are you doing? You get out here and save these women. But no, men, I won't throw you to the wolves, these modern women.
You deserve better.
Alone, yes. Lost, a lot of them are, but I mean, what happened to get you here? One has to wonder. 0800 cat lady.
My ideal job is being the girl on this app who has giant bazongas and she just jumps on a jump rope.
Interesting. Bouncy as well.
Crispy.
sort of a memory bank of thoughts one could have. Here we have a woman here, a modern woman.
Oh God.
Who her goal in life isn't, to become a strong, independent woman. No, it's to just have some giant
bazongas,
boobs and jump up and down and just get money from it, from men, from simpish men.
Chaos.
Again, emotional intelligence, really? What I see now from a lot of women is the want to be unhinged and feral and just be unwashed and dirty. Not saying cheese, I'm using her as an example, but just be like, yeah, this is me. Ah, give me that money. Here's my boobs. Ah, give me that money. I just want to live free and just not do anything. Literally not even work and pay tax. So whereas a lot of men in society are a bit crap, I mean, some of the women are just really, they're not womaning anymore. They're just
giant bazongas.
they wanna bed rot, don't they? Some modern word now, a lot of them created. Girly pops bed rotting. Doesn't sound nice, does it? Sounds kind of soupy and musty. Like
That's every TikTok. She's just jumping on a jump rope. And she's got her comments turned off. She's racking up the likes, just collecting money, jumping rope, and having giant tits.
Match their energy. Just match their energy. Girl, match my energy. Match my crazy lover girl energy.
I mean, it's interesting, but I mean, what if people only see the crazy part? What if the lover girl part is just quite silent, like the G in lasagna, but it's like the crazy part is loud, like the L in lasagna. Oh my God, she's an L lasagna chick. That doesn't even make sense, but it kind of does, doesn't it? It does.
Get on this energy. I don't want to match. I don't want your energy. Match mine.
Could be some bad vibes. You could have some bad vibes, woman. I get your point.
Match my cuckoo, crazy in love. Let's go on vacation together after knowing each other for 1 month.
That sounds
energy.
obsessive.
The f do you mean?
Beyond a single white female, it's every color female, isn't it? Single nowadays, manless nowadays, aren't they? And no one coming to save them. But a lot of men have learned you should not save them. Have a nice day.
Because the
Working life was too tough.